Putin has seen enough. The blood, the children, the lies. For years, the West mocked the whispers of a satanic cabal, but now the mask is slipping. At a military parade in Beijing, marking the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, an open microphone caught what was never meant to be heard. Putin, Xi and Kim, three men cast as villains by the West, speaking in hushed tones about the unthinkable, child trafficking on a global scale, and the adrenochrome empire that fuels the cabal. That was the moment the illusion shattered. For Putin, the rumours were confirmed. The horror is real, the network is vast, and it can't be fought by one nation alone. That's why he first created the Adrenochrome Task Force, an elite Spetsnaz unit forged to destroy the trade. But even they found the monster too large to slay in isolation. Now, a new axis of resistance has risen. Russia, China and North Korea, not united for conquest but for justice, bound by one vow, to drag the cabal's crimes into the light and bring its empire crashing down. The only question is, when the truth finally breaks through, will the world be ready to see it? Before we dive in, a quick word about our partner VP.net, the next generation of private browsing. VP.net is the only VPN designed with true zero-logging architecture. That means, unlike other VPNs, it literally can't track you. So even if governments or bad actors come knocking, there's nothing to hand over. It's that simple. Your data stays yours, period. As the West normalizes the unthinkable, harvesting children's blood and speaking of adrenochrome as if it were medicine, Russia has drawn a line. It's not normal, Putin declares. It's evil, and it will not be tolerated. While celebrities like the Kardashians flaunt the practice, and billionaires like Peter Thiel spend fortunes treating children's blood as a luxury, Putin has taken the opposite path. He has vowed to confront their trade head-on. From that vow came the Adrenochrome Task Force, an elite Spetsnaz unit built to disrupt, dismantle, and destroy the trafficking networks behind the horror. And they have struck hard, smashing the hub in Ukraine, tearing apart Israeli channels funneling the product into Europe and the US, and waging a war the Western media will never admit exists. But the victories are real, and the cabal is reeling. On Wednesday, the illusion cracked. At a grand military parade in Beijing, marking the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, an open microphone caught what was never meant to be heard. Vladimir Putin, China's Xi Jinping, and North Korea's Kim Jong-un, three men branded as villains by the West, were caught in a private conversation. They weren't speaking of missiles or armies, their words cut darker. They spoke of the cabal's horrific trade, the blood harvest hidden in plain sight. And then came the scorn. The three leaders mocked Western elites who believed they can sip immortality from the veins of the young, as if money could buy eternity. While the Western media rushed to bury the story, ordered to spin it into oblivion, the truth can't be denied. The hot mic revealed more than whispers. It marks the birth of something new. A war alliance forged in defiance, with Putin, Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un standing shoulder to shoulder. Their mission? To finish what Putin began, to crush the satanic cabal that sips the blood of children and feasts on their flesh. And as this axis of resistance takes shape, one figure watches from the outside. President Trump, once positioned to challenge the cabal, now left to rue his choice of tying himself to Netanyahu's sinking ship, instead of joining the alliance that might have changed history. Putin isn't exaggerating. The problem is out of control. What was once dismissed as rumour or fringe conspiracy has now grown into a global industry. Children stolen, trafficked, and bled to feed the insatiable appetite of the cabal. It stretches from royal palaces to hidden labs buried under the soil of Ukraine, from Silicon Valley boardrooms to Hollywood mansions.
Right out. So that bag costs 20,000.
Yeah. Is that for like baby organs and shit like that?
It's like adrenochrome. Alright, so I'm doing an adrenochrome, $20,000 IV. Basically,
I don't know if we can actually say adrenochrome.
Yeah, that's legal.
Is it?
Don't you have to murder kids for that?
I think so.
yeah.
I think it's like what like presidents do and shit.
Yeah, so I'm doing the presidential IV.
Biden definitely doesn't do that.
Obviously.
And now the elites aren't even pretending to hide it. They flaunt their appetite for children's blood, dressing it up as science, fashion, even wellness. The normalisation of paedophilia is almost complete, woven into the culture like a poison no one dares name. After the break, we're pulling back the curtain on the bombshell they tried to bury. A leak straight from inside Putin's adrenochrome task force. Classified files, names, targets, and networks already dismantled. And the ones still thriving in Hollywood and Washington, DC.